Hello, and today I'm going to go over Reece, but I'm going to use Harmer. I'm just going to do like plugins things daily because I feel like they're really short and they're too simple for me to do. So I need to do something bigger if I'm going to do these. This is my first time opening up FL. I just downloaded it. That's the starting project. Although I thought they changed the demo song, but I guess not. So we're just going to go over a Reece and like a Harmer. Because I couldn't really get my my Harmer to work too well while I was in Bitwig for some reason. So we're just gonna whip it out here. I have to fix my audio settings. And then all plugins. What is that? Is that for the plugins though? That's not for the plugins, is it? We'll do that actually. We'll do that one, and then we'll do. I have to get my other library, which is gonna be my sample library. There we go. All right, so does this work now? Wow, that's being really laggy for some reason. Of course, because through ASIO wants to do that, but I can't use ASIO on what I'm recording with. So this is going to work for now. So this is Harmer. In case you didn't know. So in Harmer, we're going to make a Reece. Okay, and I have to fix another thing here. So many things to fix. Okay, there we go. Now I'll play at the same volume every time, but it's gonna be insanely loud. And I don't know why. Let's just turn this down, I guess. Harmer's just really loud. Okay, because it's additive. Okay, so this is Harmer. So what a Reece is basically a bass sound, where there's a lot of like harmonic movement. So, and it kind of sounds like out of tune. So like how you have this. You can hear harmonic movement, and if you can't see it, I'll show it to you. It's right here, and you can see the harmonic movement in here. See how they're moving? Because every frequency that's in there has like some sort of harmonic that's playing a unison. So to make a there's multiple ways to make Reeces. One of the easiest ways is to do order, like in your unison. Just put on like 2. Raise your unison up, and then just like bring down like your phase. 2, like all aligned. So it sounds like this. And then what we're gonna do is go into the FX, add some distortion, anything. I'm probably just gonna put some log on. Make sure your filter's like up, so that way you can actually hear the high stuff, which is the important part about a Reece. And then what I will continue to do with this Reece. So right now we've got a very standard Reece. And the reason I came in here is because my pitch bend wasn't working on Harmer in Bitwig. And I wasn't happy with that, so. So let's do this. Because I can pitch bend in here like this. What the heck? Why isn't it doing that? Because I didn't turn that on. So they'll often sound like this. Something like that. Maybe higher. I don't know. This is what you can use Reese's for. They make cool sounds, especially when you like. So here's the big part. You go in Harmor here. There's two main things that can really change your Reese. Three things. Look, there's a lot of things, way more than what I'm talking about. So you can basically make it square. Just does some interesting things. You can add filtering stuff. Like band passes, I guess, would probably be the best thing to do. The filter's not handling that too well, though. Actually, I mean the distortion's not happy with that. Okay, so you can do that. Filters or whatever. What's cool is you can go into the drop-down menu here and click on the harmonic unison pitch in the shaping to the right. You'll have a graph here, and then what we can do is you can just like do random things. And depending on the kind of distortion you have, will change how that comes out, obviously. Sounds good when you take away like the low stuff. And then Prism. Just a little bit. So you can end up with like really low things. You'll see it looks crazy in the spectrum. We brought up this EQ again. All that movement's basically what you want for a Reese. That's how Reese's work, and you get them from just detuning like oscillators from each other. Which is basically what I'm doing here is I'm treating the second unison voice as like an oscillator. Which lets you do this a little bit easier, but you can get different sounds if you use an actual oscillator. So let's use Serum. Here. Oh, good luck to me trying to find Serum. How am I supposed to find these now? What? How do I do that? Man, I haven't used this forever. Oh, this is bad. So I have my plugin selected as well. But I thought it was already looking in that folder, so maybe let's do a deep scan. Try a deep scan. Manage my plugins. I don't know why you're open. No one asked you to be open. Okay, I guess we'll do a deep scan. But it's just finding fruity stuff. Like, I'm not seeing serum or anything. Okay, well, I've showed you how to make the Harmer one. So let's go on to making, I guess, a another one in like serum, somewhere where it works. Bitwig Studio. Here we go. And let's open this. You can do it. Wait, isn't it already open? Why is it not? Okay. Okay, so here's serum. Oh yeah, that's why this is so quiet. I forgot to do this, because I did this the other day. Slide over. There, that's much better. Okay, so now how you do this in serum is like this. Turn on 2 oscillators and then just screw with the semitones. Or, hang on. Semitones is a bit much. If you go to the fine pitch, put it up to like 50. We've now made a Reece again. You could switch it out with like various wavetables. I don't know. And just sort them together. That's getting a bit out of hand, though. You're probably just going to want to stick to your saw waves. Let's initialize this again. Although what I had going on with those 2 saw waves sounded pretty good. So yeah, like 50. Or you could do this. Oops. You could do this again. Although I personally do enjoy this 2-saw method. Because it helps it sound more mono right off the bat, and that's kind of what I want. I had made a, and you can like add your effects. You could even make it with like this. Because this hyperdimension works as like a unison kind of deal. But we're gonna make a cool sound here because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. too loud. You could also do this by like modulating the pitch by an LFO, which would require more precision. Sounds like something I'm not interested in, really. You could also like modulate how much fine pitch goes up, so you could increase like the amount of detune. So you'd have like if you're into that. And let's add like a band pass here to get some really dirty sound. That's another cool sound too. Let's pitch bend this. And let's just take that filter off. This is literally what, this is what this is. This is how you make a Reece. Put this up to 24. Do all sorts of things. Add your effects to it. And And you can have really quick Reece sounds. But yeah, I showed you how to do that in Harmor because why not? Yeah. There you go.